Welcome to Helldivers 2, everyone.
Viewership continues to rise. Show your support by tuning in to every match.
Mission coordinates locked. Hellpods primed. Engaging orbital thrusters. Orbit synchronized.
Alright, so the plan for today is that... Ooh, someone
Allied
just joined.
destroyer has joined
Ooh.
squadron.
Anyway, the plan for today
Engaging
is
orbital
that
thrusters.
I am going to be doing some missions with this guy, who is a random, but that's
Orbit
okay, 'cause
synchronized.
we don't mind having randoms on my team. And we're just gonna be having fun, really, see if Helldivers 2 is really worth playing in 2026. And yeah, I have a bit of a bad habit of going on to Helldivers 2 pretty much every other morning, seeing if I've gotten any new medals. Most of the time I don't.
Helldivers to
that's
Hellpods.
okay.
Repeat. Helldivers
And
to Hellpods.
yeah, I always tell myself that I'm gonna play Helldivers more often, but in the end I just don't. I either forget, or my mind just gets distracted by things that I am more interested in playing. That's not to say Helldivers 2 is a boring game, but I sometimes forget that I have tons of other games on my library, so it's just, oh, go back, I'm going back. Ooh, okay, cool.
Launch initiated.
I honestly hope we can rock in this game and really take this one home for, the great people super off. And dude, there's bugs. We gotta fuck him up, dude. Come on. I'm gonna go easy on this guy, because usually some randoms that I've encountered in this game are quite chill. The other time, they are either trying to kill you, or only playing this for the sake of XP. Yo! This guy's actually cracked. That's insane. So, if this guy is watching this, I really appreciate your, patriotism to Super Earth. I'm being an absolute trooper, and your armor also similar to that of a Space Marine, and we respect that because Space Marines are cool. Thanks. That was not in the Bible. Alright, where's the extraction zone? Yo, this guy's is that the mech suit? This guy is an absolute unit. I'll tell you that much. W teammate. Bro. I'm low-key kind of proud. Okay, what am I gonna do now? Yeah, just go up here. I'm gonna let you guys in on a little secret. I've spent pretty much all of today, well, most of this afternoon anyway, depending on when you're watching this, editing my next wrong form, and it should be out soon. I've just been busy, and I've been trying to make this wrong form the best it can be, because it's something that I've been wanting to discuss for the past week now. And hopefully everyone enjoys the show.
New mag.
This will probably be out before the Helldivers video.
ETA T-minus 1 minute 30 seconds.
Yo, that is sick. I'll tell you that. I can't even summon in my tank. I feel like such a loser compared to this guy. Bro, can I drive? Can I get in? You know, I'm just gonna leave this guy to his own devices. I respect that. Oh, we've got some bugs coming up. Let's get bugged. You mother bugger. Now was also the time that I realised I was terrible at making puns. That's nothing new here. If you've been around for a very long while, then you know that I suck at making puns. It's kind of a part of who I am, really. Dude, you're doing so well. I just want to give this guy a bumper sticker and just whack it on the back of his mech. Have it there. It says, "Honk for democracy." That sounds very cool. I vibe with that.
Pelican 1 approaching pickup. Pelican 1 landing in progress.
Back it up, son. Back it up. I'm your son, and I'm your dad.
Countdown initiated. Stand by for takeoff.
Come on, come on.
Reinforcement budget depleted.
Dude, the mech suit's not gonna fit in there. You need to pack it up. Thank you. Dude, you're blowing out the mech. Dude, that's a perfect set. That's a perfect piece of kit. Why is it gonna waste? Huh? That was not in the Bible at all. All this talk, and yet nothing was mentioned about that. Right, let's see how much we got from just that. Ooh, okay, we completed it in some pretty good timing as well. If my teammate is watching this, thank you. I will give you a big ol' handshake. This might be foreshadowing, but this guy's probably gonna leave like the second we head back. I'm just gonna point that out. Don't say I didn't warn you. Alright, cool. We're good.
I've rarely seen liberty dispensed so rapidly.
Alright. This dude's gonna leave any second now. He's gonna leave any second now. And I'm praying. Well, I'm not praying that he does, but he or she maybe is gonna probably dip. Any day now. Any day now.
Welcome aboard, Helldiver.
Oh,
You never
maybe
have
not then.
Too many heroes fighting for peace.
You wanna be of assistance to me, chum? Okay, I'm just gonna leave you to it. You do you, man.
Allied destroyer has left squadron.
Yes! I literally predicted that like seconds ago. This is insane. Am I a fortune teller? Do I have capabilities to do such a thing? I have no idea. It's either that or I'm going completely mad. Where am I not? Okay, I'm in the Terek system. I probably butchered the name, but that's either here or there. I need a longer mission, so I can just...
Your
Eliminate brute...
beyond question.
Brother, that's not gonna take 40 minutes, that's gonna take me like 5.
Coordinates locked.
Whack it on. Abash!
Hellpods prime.
Oh,
Engaging orbital thrusters.
big up the Big John. Oh, okay, there we go.
Orbit synchronized.
Also, here's the tank that I mentioned. I'm gonna bring that into the mix. I will be back in just a second. Right, let's rock and roll.
Launch initiated.
Oh. Bro, my controller has no chill. Bro. Oh, it's because I'm going down. Okay. Give me a big ol' second. Yeah, no, you know what, screw it, that can wait. I'm gonna go. Where's the commander? Where's Seesaw? I still need to watch Invincible. I've seen bits of it, but I haven't seen like the show in its entirety. Probably get around to doing that like later on. Can't say when, but it's on my watch list. Like shows I want to watch. Even though I've heard rumors that the animation budget is depleting in quality. Same thing happened with One Punch Man, but I'm not really an anime guy. I used to have like a anime phase when I was like in my early teens, but you know that kind of like drifted away from, you know, my life. I mean, some animes are decent, but you know it just comes down to whether or not you're a fan of that stuff. That's the way I see it. Because, you know, some of them do have decent art styles and good stories to tell, but half the time, some of them are just. I don't wanna, you know, offend anyone, but it can be a bit boring. There are some good ones out there, like Attack on Titan. I've heard that's really good. There's obviously Jujutsu Kaisen. That's another one I've heard that's really good. There's Bleach. That's another one I've heard that's also really good. There's One Piece. That's been going on for God knows how long. There's a few more which I mean I've seen things like Dragon Ball. I've seen